A big welcome everyone to today's call. We had a few people asking from multiple teams to run a presentation today. So I thought let's bring everyone together and do one big presentation instead. So I'm calling in from Thailand, Bangkok right now. In a few days, I will be in Malaysia and we will keep traveling. And what we are talking about during our travels and during our webinar today and our events that we are hosting globally is about a concept called Plcu Ultima. Now, before we go in and talk about this, I want to talk about the intentions of the call. I want to talk about what the timing is in the financial markets globally right now. I want to talk about how we can create generational wealth in the coming few years and how this is very possible with the state of the cryptocurrency market, with where the financial markets are moving and everything there till. So there's a lot of exciting things to go into today and talk about on a financial standpoint on how to position yourself right in the coming years to come. Now, for everyone that's on this call for the first time, my name is Emil. I have been for the past 10 years being an entrepreneur and been working in different industries. But a few years I fell in love with the cryptocurrency for the simple reason that I saw that the world of today with the financial system is not gonna last. There's gotta be a change, and we're in that change right now. And I know when there is change coming, I know after hearing my parents and people around me speaking about the opportunities arising when the internet came, new companies, ideas were started, and many people made fortunes when they made the right decisions and moved with where the money was moving as the internet came to this world. Now, since the internet, I believe this with the blockchain and cryptocurrency industry is the greatest change that we are gonna see in a very long time, as the first time we have the whole financial system transitioning into this new era of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Now, when you see a lot of money moving, when you see developments in the financial sectors, and you're seeing that capital is moving within not only governments, countries, central banks, we're seeing big investors, organizations like Tesla and other companies are moving their capital from the traditional markets into the cryptocurrency markets. What is happening now, there is big flow of money. There's a big transition of money, of wealth. And we're right now experiencing the biggest transition or transfer of wealth that we probably will maybe I don't want to say ever, but I believe that there's not gonna be a lot of changes like this in the financial system in our lifetime, because this is such a major change that's happening right now. That comes with opportunities and it comes with challenges. The challenging part is for the people who realize too late, the people who transition too late, and people who are on the paying side of the transfer of wealth. The opportunity is to now be ahead of the masses and position yourself on the receiving side of this wealth that is moving right now. And when you are on the receiving side, when you're in this small group of people that has understood what is about to happen, and you are on the receiving side of this, you can create a fortune. And this is what's already been happening for many people in the cryptocurrency markets, and it's about to happen again according to our analysis. Now, we know that the cryptocurrency market moves in cycles. We know that this market is going up and having an expansion, then a contraction, and we see how the market goes down and it moves up even higher and it goes down. And we can see this by just going back in time. We saw how in 2015, the price was rising and then it had a drop down to a few $100s. I think a drop was to $160 per Bitcoin in 2015. In 2017, the price for a Bitcoin went to $20,000. Now just calculate what is that price increase, moving from $160 to $20,000. Now, this was a move that was followed by another correction. We saw that in 2018, the price went from 20,000 down to 3,000. Then moving on from 2018, the price went from 3,000 up to $68,000. That was another increase by 20x. Now, these are the cycles that we can learn from by looking into the past, and we can see how it always follows the same patterns. And when we can realize what people's human psychology is doing to these kind of markets and how it repeats itself over and over and over again, we can make very wise financial decisions. Even though the past never ever can show you the future, it can give you a prediction of the future. And if it happens 3 times already with the cryptocurrency market, it is very likely it's going to happen a 4th time. And this time, we are not only having the private investors on board on the cryptocurrency market that drive the price millions of % in the past few years, but now we have the big companies. The central banks is joining. The governments are moving into the cryptocurrency space. And we believe that this next push of the cryptocurrency market will be extremely exciting for all of us. And we are right now at a very interesting time, as you see on this picture right now. On this circle to the right, we see that we have found a pattern again where it's about to turn. In these times, there is 2 kinds of people. We are those kind of people that is following the masses, and we are acting based on the programming we have received. We have been programmed to fail in the cryptocurrency or any financial markets. We have been hardwired since a young age. And this is done maybe purposely. Don't want to talk about that. But for many, many people, they are operating emotionally, and therefore they are very easy to control. It is very easy to control people that operate on emotions, because all you gotta do to the market, if you want people to sell you assets at cheap price, you create some fear, you create some doubt. And what happens? People throw away their assets, they give it away for cheap. And then what can you do? You infuse some excitement, some belief. And what happened? People now want to buy, and the price goes up, and people buy, and you can offload your assets to them. These games have been played by the richest people on earth since the dawn of humanity, as finance even become a concept on this earth. And this is something that's going to keep happening because we humans are not, many of us are not learning from this. I want to be on a side, and I want to teach many people and learn and develop myself, and with this community to help people be on the winning side of this change and make logical decisions and understand how wealth is being made. We gotta do what the big investors are doing. We gotta do what the richest people on earth are doing. When they are buying, we should buy. When we saw Bill Gates and all of these people offloading their stocks in their companies many months back, we could know there's a crash coming, and it came. It's very predictable. Just follow what they're doing and you can make huge amounts of money. Now what is happening? El Salvador as a country are buying crypto right now. We are seeing how many of the biggest investors are moving the capital right now into the cryptocurrency markets. We are seeing an outflow from the exchanges, meaning people are buying Bitcoin and moving into private ledgers. What this is telling us that we are getting ready for another bull run. A bull run means that we're going to see cryptocurrency prices exploding. And this means that in the coming 2 years, you can make more money in the coming 2 years than you've done in your lifetime if you place your bets correctly. Based on our past, we saw it before. We saw it in 2017, $1,000 can turn into $1 million. This is not possible in the traditional markets. This is not possible in most markets, but it's possible in emerging financial markets. And with cryptocurrency being an asset where trillions is gonna come in, you getting $1 million is not gonna be a big number, but you gotta make the right moves. You gotta read the market right, and most likely surround yourself with people who is operating based on logic and not emotions. Now we gotta step away of our human nature to make these decisions. But today we're going to talk about more of how to do it, and also talk about how I'm identifying these markets. I am, of course, buying crypto, many cryptos. We look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and these cryptos that is already emerged for the past 10 years, and it's going to keep growing. But the key to understand is that Bitcoin will not do a 30x, a 40x. The big money is to identify projects that is emerging, that has good fundamental value, that you can leverage this project to build a bigger portfolio. If you want to turn 1,000 into 1 million, you cannot do it with Bitcoin. But you could have done it with Bitcoin if you joined in the beginning. Now it's a little bit too late to do those big gains with Bitcoin. You can do a few X, that is possible, but make those big 50X, that's life-changing money, you gotta find smaller projects. Now, when we are identifying smaller projects, there are a few things we're looking at. After identifying projects for the past many years and finding really good projects and getting in early and rising with the price increase and exiting at a good time or depositing into different projects, we need to learn what kind of metrics are we looking at. And what I'm personally looking at, and my team and we who I'm working with, we're looking at fundamental value. What kind of ecosystem, infrastructure is put in place? What kind of work has this company, this coin done? Because so many coins talk about the future, they talk about a vision. It's all based on a white paper, and they all talk about a plan of the future. I like to look at something that has built something that is undervalued based on what ecosystem they've already built. When you have an undervalued coin with an extensive global ecosystem, you have something exciting. That's what we're looking for. Those kind of opportunities we're looking for. We're looking at projects being driven by individuals who has the community in its heart and has the community in the forefront. And finding those CEOs is very hard in the cryptocurrency space, because most CEOs, they're looking for the money, and that's why they are anonymous. You can't find them, can't talk to them, you can't even reach them, you can't even know who they are. And therefore many crypto projects are quite risky to move into because you don't know the real intentions behind the project. And number three, when we look at cryptocurrency projects, we're looking at leveraging our funds in a smarter way than what most people are doing it. Most people will buy a cryptocurrency, holding it and wait for the value to increase. But we like to move into a new phase of cryptocurrency where you can put your crypto to work, whether it's staking programs, liquidity mining, or different minting opportunities. You now have a way where while you're waiting for your asset to rise in value, you can take it and you can freeze it and you can create more of the coin, and therefore you have a lower risk. And that's why you can compound and build up your portfolio as you're waiting for the price to go up. These are three things that we are looking at with forms of infrastructure, leadership, and leverage opportunities. And after scanning the markets for many years, we found now the most exciting project of this year is Plcu. And this is a project that is extremely undervalued at this time, according to our analysis, based on infrastructure they have built. Now, before I go in and talk about this project, and I'm going to talk about a very exciting information from an analytical point of view, I want everyone to understand that my purpose of this call is educational. I'm not a wizard, even though I've been right many times in the cryptocurrency market. No one can predict the future. If they say they can, you should never trust them ever again, because someone promising you anything of the future is lying, because no one can predict the future. The purpose of this, my point of view, and you have now formed your own opinion and make your own educated decisions. But we invite you to hear our story, to hear our point of view, and hear our analysis, and then you make your own decisions. That is purely up to you. Now, when we move in and talk about this concept, what excites me about Plcu as a project is that you have all those three boxes ticked. The infrastructure behind this project is the grandest infrastructure we have ever seen in a coin that is not yet on the biggest exchanges. This company is not only talking about the vision of the future, they've been developing for many years and now getting ready to get out on the big stage. That is exciting because you're catching it at the right time. Number two, the vision and the leadership of this company is incredible. If you look at the intentions of the CEO, you can follow his actions and you can see his past. You can see what is done, the mistakes he's done, the success he's had, how he recovered from the downtime, how he got back to the top. All of that is needed to understand how a project will develop in the near future or in the long term. Number three, there's a very exciting inside opportunity with this project where you can leverage your money. If I told you that you can make 600% per year with this project, even if the price does not even increase even $1, that is exciting because then you don't rely on the price increase. But if I told you that if you came in and bought one of the Plcu coins, by reinvesting and re-compounding this over 1 year, you can have 48 Plcu coins by the end of the year, if you keep compounding all of your profits every single month. And if I told you that if this coin dropped by 50%, you still profit 300% in a year. Now you have everything. You got an infrastructure, a background, you got transparency, you have something to look at, you got the CEO who is available, who is coming on calls, who you can meet, who you can talk to, and you got a way of leveraging the opportunity. We got something very exciting. So let me show you guys how you can participate and why this concept is very different from what we've seen before. Many coins that's launching into the market, they follow the same system. They're doing an ICO, or if they are a network marketing based coin, they're doing a different ways of raising funds. The idea is always to raise funds for these cryptocurrencies in the beginning, with the idea that in the future they will build the ecosystem and therefore the price of the coin will go up. Now the problem with this is that most, if not all that I've seen, especially network marketing connected, but also ICO connected cryptocurrencies, what happens is the company is making a promise. They sell the coins to the community. The company gathers the funds. The company might go out and make a try to build an ecosystem, but most times it fails. What happens is the community is having an overvalued coin in the possession, in our back office. And when they get released into the market, they are able to sell and they tank the market over and over again. This is something we've seen, and this is not something we're interested in to participate again. But what we saw with Plcu is a very different launch strategy. This company put the coin on exchange from day one, and how they give the opportunity a way to participate in the buildup of this ecosystem that's already present from day one, but will keep developing. For you to leverage off the system, the company is inviting you to participate in the creation of new coins. You can simply do this by buying a software from the company, which they call a farm, and allowing you to now take the farm in combination by buying coins, freeze the coins into your farm, and now you start generating new coins every single month. In 12 months, you have almost 6 times more coins, and you get paid on a monthly basis. This can be compared to the traditional farming. If you are a farmer and you want to make a profit, you might lease a plot of land. Then you would go to the market to buy a seed. You would take the seed to your plot of land and plant the seed. And after a month or so, you would have fruits that you can harvest, bring to the market and sell at a profit. You can do the same here, but digitally. You lease a plot of land, or you buy a technology from the company. You then buy the seed, which is the coin. You plant the seed, you freeze the coin into your technology, and it generates a harvest. It generates new coins, which you can go to the sell at the market or at the exchange. Same process, just to simplify it. And this gives us an incredible leverage in the cryptocurrency market. Because what we want, ladies and gentlemen, is to build the biggest, most diversified cryptocurrency portfolio we can in the coming years. And this is going to set ourselves up for life. But to find the best way to do it is to find smaller projects that is emerging and leverage your money to build a huge capital. Now you can diversify into other projects, more developed. Bitcoin, Ethereum, more safe, that's been here for 10 years. That is how we can really get the most out of this bull market that is ahead of us. Now, this project has been in development for the past very long time. This project has been around for the past 6 years. And what they've done over the past 6 years is to develop an infrastructure that was founded in Switzerland with over 5 million users, 11 projects and 4 offices, a global presence. Now, what the recent project is the launch of a cryptocurrency which was launched back in December last year. And this is what this all is going to be about, talking about today, how you can leverage that cryptocurrency that they have launched. But the visionary behind all of this is Mr. Alex Reinhardt. He's a German individual. He's been in business for a very long time. He's been in cryptocurrency for probably longer than all of us on this call. And he's someone who has been reading the markets and understands how to combine the power of building community with cryptocurrency. And he's the first one who's able to merge them two. And that's why he, in a few years, built a community of 1.5 million users, and he keeps innovating. Alex today is holding over 7,000 patents, and he's been covered in magazines like Forbes magazine, Entrepreneurs magazine, and he's seen as one of the top 10 most prominent and influential people in the cryptocurrency space. And that is why he's been invited to speak at the biggest stages in the world regarding cryptocurrency. Now, what his vision is something that connected with me a lot, because when we look at this vision, it is something that I believe is going to be the future of business. Community is the key to any single business, and providing opportunity for the community is key to build the community even bigger. Now, their vision is to build a community of 100 million users, and they want to make the community earn a lot of money. Why is that? Because when you make the community money, you allow them to take care of the profits and absorb the profits. They are bringing more people. They're getting more excited. And this is what happens with this project. That's why it's been growing so fast. Already since the beginning of the year, the company has been growing massively with 100 to 200,000 members every single month. And they have been paying out over 650 million euro to the community in the past 7 months. Through the, of course, the affiliate program, and also through the coins and the minting technology. The vision is by the end of the year to have 1 billion euro paid out to the community every single month, and a growth rate of 1 million members every single month. This is going to make this coin be the biggest cryptocurrency community in the world. And if you're the biggest community in the world, you're going to have the biggest exchange, the biggest coin, the biggest ecosystem. Everything is going to be the biggest. And the company have understood that if the company take all the profits and give to the community is going to expand. And in turn, the company is going to become the most valuable company in the world. So this company is not taking any profits, is going straight out to the community. And that's why the people of this community is generating so much money. Now, many people look at this project and say, now, am I too late? Am I too early? The key here is to understand that this project has only done 1% of its future predictions and future plans. This goal of this company is to reach a market cap of $500 billion. Whether it's going to take 1, 2, 3, or 4 years, it's up to the market to decide. But this growth is something we can participate in. And that is where the exciting parts comes in for all of us. And already we've seen the coin launching on the market at 10 cents back in December, rising above $100,000 twice already, showing that it has the capabilities of doing that. And it's not even price discovery right now, as the coin goes from today 10,000 again back to 100,000. Now, the reason this is predicted to happen is because of the growth strategy the company has put together. This growth strategy is very precise, and it's something that is very different from what we've seen before. The first step of this growth strategy is to get this coin available on the biggest exchanges. Already today, the company has listed the coin on 10 exchanges. It is opening up another 25 exchanges shortly. It's going towards Binance and FTX by hopefully the end of the year. And it's exciting to be here now before the coin goes out on Binance. Because when it goes on Binance, it's going to be widely visible. It's going to be widely accessible, and it's going to create more price action, and the timing to get in is incredible right now before the market turns and before everything goes up. Now, the maximum amount of coins that's been programmed into the blockchain is 11 million coins. But according to the latest analysis and latest calculations based on decisions of the company, what is going to actually remain is only 500,000 coins in circulation. They're gonna reach a maximum 500,000 coins in circulation, but most of those coins is gonna be frozen into smart contracts, meaning they are out of circulation. And on top of that, the reason is not gonna be 11 million, but much less than 500,000, and then keep reducing, is because of a burning strategy. Every single transaction that's happening on this blockchain, 1% of the coins are being burned. What happens now is that you got a growing community, a growing demand, and a growing amount of transactions. Therefore, you got a growing amount of coins being burned, and therefore a reducing supply. When you have a growing demand, a reducing supply, and this keeps happening over time, there has to be a positive impact on the price. Because if you got more people who wants the coin and less people who has it, then there's gonna be a price increase. And that is incredible how this company is combined the way of building demand with decreasing supply. And where's the demand gonna come from? The demand is gonna come from multiple angles. This company asked themselves the question, how can we build a coin with unlimited demand and limited and decreasing supply? The unlimited demand has to come from connecting this coin to the real economy, building a bridge, building an availability for people to use this coin in their everyday life with a benefit. And by leveraging the community, this company is moving into different markets, creating demand, creating liquidity, and creating opportunity for everyone involved. The infrastructure has already been developed is a key to understand within this project, because most companies, they talk about a future vision. We get companies out in the market trying to launch coins, and their only vision is that in the future we're gonna have a debit card and our coin is gonna go up. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. It have to, if you cannot only base it on one angle. You need to build a strong demand from multiple pillars to build a long-term sustainable price increase. Now, this company already got a debit card. A debit card doesn't really drive demand in itself, but it creates an opportunity for the people involved to easily cash out, to easily spend the cryptocurrency. So it's more enticing for people to buy this asset because they know that there's an easy exit. This debit card is already developed today. It's already working globally. I have it here with me. I've been using it all around the world. This debit card is the most powerful crypto card in terms of reach in the world. We can use it in Africa. It can be sent out in Latin America, Asia, Europe, all over the world, and got bigger reach than most, if not all, cryptocurrency cards on the market. This is a very important part of the ecosystem. The company has also developed one of the world's first blockchain-based, smart contract-based crowdfunding platforms. This crowdfunding platform is going to allow you to leverage cryptocurrency to support projects, ideas, companies, or charities. This is something that's going to drive demand, but also going to drive attention to the project, because Platan Hero has already attracted individuals like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is the biggest influencer in the music industry today, or one of the biggest, with hundreds of millions of followers. He is already launching a charity project on the Platan Hero crowdfunding platform. This has been announced. Snoop Dogg has already been speaking about it, but it's not yet been widely recognized. And imagine what's going to happen when this company gets connected to Snoop Dogg and the coin is in the mix. That's going to create incredible awareness for the coin. Now, the second technology the company has been developing is the Platin Deal platform. It is again a blockchain-based smart contract infrastructure e-commerce platform that allows you to use cryptocurrencies and buy products and services. And why would you do it on this platform? Just having the opportunity to do it will not entice people to actually do it. But if I told you that you could have a 50% cashback if you are paying on the Platin Deal using the PLCU coin, then you of course are gonna see that it's a big benefit involved, and therefore you are gonna use the coin and spend the coin, and you're gonna buy the coin, because if you can get your gas at 50% savings, at a cashback on food, on clothing, daily use products, on properties and cars, there's gonna be a big demand for the coin. And this program has been under development for many months right now, and it was running a pilot program back in January, February, March in Dubai and then Germany, where they were selling properties and cars. When they launched this program, only in Germany and only in Dubai, twice the coin went to $100,000 per coin. Now, that is again not a promise of the future, but what do you think happens when there's other 10 markets being launched? When this goes global, when people can go and buy properties and cars and food and clothing, 50% cashback. How much liquidity will come into the market? How much demand is going to create for the coin? Now, I believe there's going to be huge, and we've seen it in the past. And I don't know what's going to have an effect on the coin, but if you have huge demand and they keep burning the coin, it has to go up. That's what we, of course, have learned in Economics 101. So this is very exciting way of driving demand for the coin with this 50% cashback program, which is about to be launched in 10 biggest markets of this company, where the communities are the biggest, in October. And then it's going to launch by one market at a time until they get global reach. That is the goal of this project. The company is also launching their own cryptocurrency exchange. Now, this company is going to drive demand for the coin through their own exchange, a decentralized exchange and a centralized, fully licensed, regulated exchange. They're going to have two exchanges. And on top of that, they're going to allow other projects to launch on the PLCU blockchain, and therefore the PLCU coin become a gas fee coin. What this means, if you're new to cryptocurrency, simply means that there's multiple ways that companies using to generate demand for the coin, and this is also yet to be launched. You want to come into something that has shown in the past that they can develop and build infrastructure, but before the biggest launches, you want to be in. Because when those big launches happening, the price moves. And that's what we've seen with many projects before, especially when you have the tokenomics on your side, meaning a smaller supply and a bigger demand. But what is our biggest opportunity here? I spoke now about the infrastructure. We spoke about the vision of the CEO and his intentions with his project of making the community a lot of money, creating 100 million financially free people and 1 million millionaires. Now, what is the third point that I said when I'm looking at the qualification of a coin? Is there an opportunity for you to leverage your money? Now, we can be a part of the creation and production of new coins. We can simply do it by buying a technology from the company, downloading 2 applications on our phones. Everything is done from your smartphone. Then we buy the coin from the exchange, we freeze the coin for 12 months. And because you froze the coin, you activate the production of coins. So after 1 month, you get around 50% of the coins that you froze. And you get every month for 12 months until you have gathered around all the coins you're going to receive. And after the 12 months, your contract is finished. This means that if the coin price remains, you pay for your product, for the software, you pay for the coin, and then 50% per month based on the coin that you freeze. Within 4 months, if the price remains, you will recover everything. And after that, you got a risk-free. Not only the coin that you bought is still frozen, and it keep producing new coins, and you got a risk-free passive income for the rest of the year, and you still got the coin that you initially bought that comes back to you after that 1 year. And all you need to do this is having a smartphone. If you get a smartphone, you can participate. You gotta download 2 applications, which is a part of this infrastructure, a fully developed blockchain wallet where you can store, keep, send, receive cryptocurrencies, specifically PLCU coin. Then there is a PLCU or Ultima farm application that allows you to generate the smart contracts, to freeze the coin, to generate new coins. This is all you need to get started, and then you need to have one of the licenses. These licenses range from 110 euro to 550,000 euro. What these licenses gives you is something called max load. In other words, capacity. The bigger the package you have, the bigger the max load you have. Therefore, the more coins you can freeze. So you would download applications. You would buy 1 license. Let's say you buy a 11,000 euro license. You get a max load of 1 PLCU. It means that you can go to the exchange, buy 1 PLCU and freeze it into your minter or your farm, and now start generating 0.5 PLCU every single month for 12 months, giving you a total of 6 newborn coins, and you get back the one you froze. You have a total of 7 PLCU coins after 1 year if you do 0 compounding. If you buy a bigger license, you can do compounding, and the potential with only 1 PLCU, if you are buying a big package with huge max load, is to compound it every single month, and you can have 48 PLCU coins after a year. You have your own strategy, whether you wanna, keep compounding, or if you wanna cash out to reduce risk. Whatever you wanna do is up to you. But the first step is to get the capacity, a license, so you can freeze the coin. So you gotta do two purchases basically. Buy the license, number 1. With the license alone, it's gonna produce nothing. You need to buy the PLCU coin from the exchange and freeze it into your license, into your minter, and now it starts producing. Everything is fully decentralized. Everything is in your control. You receive the coins. You can store your coins on a private ledger. You don't need to keep it in any exchange or in the wallet the company is providing. You can use it on your own wallet. It's fully decentralized. And the key to understand here is, let's say if you buy an 11,000 euro license, you can now go and buy 1 PLCU at maximum, and you can freeze it. Let's say 1 PLCU is another 11,000 euro. So you came into the system with a total of 22,000 euro. And if the coin price remains, After 1 year, you have 7 PLCU coins in total, 6 newborn and 1 that you froze that comes back. So total 7 PLCU coins. You came in with 22,000 euro. You have now 7 PLCU coins. If the price remains at 11,000 euro, you have 77,000 euro worth of coins. Already, you have profited over 50,000 euro if the price remains. If the price is cut in half, let's say it drops to 5,000 euro or 5,500 euro, what happens now? With 5,000 euro per coin, you still got 7 PLCU coins. You got 35,000 euro worth of coins and you came in with 22,000. Again, you have a profit of over 10,000 euro, even if the coin price dropped by 50%. So when you look at a project like this with a huge infrastructure, a huge background of 6 years experience, a global presence, legal presence, they got offices many places, a CEO is showing his face and traveling around the world, meeting people, and you got a coin that is not listed on the biggest exchanges, got clear demand, a proposal, and already developed technology, create demand, and already got a growing community and a way to grow the community and leveraging opportunities. You got a lot of things in one project. That is why we say this is the most exciting project of this year of 2022, and the time to get involved is right now, before all of these things launch, before it goes on the big exchanges, before the marketing begins in Snoop Dogg and Frank Muller watches and all of these things that these guys are preparing, and before they launch their own exchanges, before the debit card upgrades and become even better. There's a lot of things coming and a lot of more demand coming, so we believe the best time to get involved is right now. Also, why is the best time is because we got another 5 days until the debit card will no longer be included in the packages. This has been a promotion that the company's been running since launching this coin, where they are giving away the debit card for free if you get a basic package or bigger. Now, after the 1st of August, the debit card is no longer going to be free in the package, but becoming a standalone product, and it's going to be upgraded and it's going to reach the wider cryptocurrency community, not only the PLCU community. Therefore, this card is going to have greater impact, create greater awareness for the coin, and now is the time to get a package because now you get the debit card for free. All you got to do is to pay an activation fee, a delivery fee by 99 euro to get it delivered safely by FedEx to your home. And then you gotta pay 15 euro per month maintenance fee. That's all you gotta do. You got a debit card in your hand where you can put in PLCU coins, USDT, Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies, and spend them anywhere in the world where MasterCard is accepted. So now is the time to buy. Second reason why timing is important is that for every single 3 days, this company is reducing or adjusting the max load of the packages. This means that if you buy 11,000 euro package today, you get 1 PLCU. If the price of the coin goes up and you buy another 11,000 euro package, that package will have less max load because the price went up. So the earlier you get the package, the more potential max load you can have. And that is why it's important to get this as soon as possible. The second reason is that the production speed of coins is reducing. If you freeze your coins in this month, you can get a 5.8 at the maximum when this month began or actually by the end of the month, you can have 5.8 newborn coins if you freeze 1 PLCU coin. 5 times 8 times more coins than you freeze. If you freeze the coins next month, it's gonna be by the end of next month it's 5.4. But this is reducing, not with these big gaps every month, but a little bit increment every 3 days. Meaning every 3 days you get less percentage of coins. So the timing to buy the coin, freeze the coin is now because you get the biggest potential percentage. Every 3 days you wait to get less and less and less. But if you freeze your coins today, you lock in at this minting speed for the full contract. And even if it drops later on, it does not affect you. So it's time to lock it in right now to secure the highest potential percentage. And you can do this by simply buying the farm. The package is going to be valid for 12 months. Over this 12 months, you can freeze coins as many times as you want, as long as there's not surpassing the max load potential in your package. You can freeze a little bit of coins today, And then after 1 month, you get paid into your wallet. You can take that profit and redeposit into your farm if you want and generate a new smart contract. Every time you freeze coins, you generate a 12-month smart contract. Even on the 11th month, 1 month before the expiration of your farm, you can freeze PLCU coins and it pays you for the full 12 months, even after the expiration of your farm. So this is how you can step-by-step load your farm as well. And the key to understand is that now is the last 2 months, or by the end of next month, these packages is gonna be removed and replaced with a new product. It means that you will never again be able to buy max load for PLCU coins. PLCU coin then be detached from this marketing structure and it goes to the big scene, and it's gonna therefore get more attention. And you will the only people buying the farms right now will be a small elite club that is producing the coins for the whole community, and therefore you're gonna profit the most. So now is the time to get started. It's a very simple 5-step process. First, you gotta register your account. The only way to get involved is to be involved by someone else inviting you. There's an invite-only opportunity for this way of leveraging the money and leveraging the minting technology. Of course, you can go buy the coin on any exchange where it's listed with no limitation, no invitation. But to be a part of this small group of people producing coins for this project, you can join by being invited by someone else. When you have your account, which is free to set up, you can simply buy a farm by logging in with your account details to ultimafarm.com, which is already connected to your account. Then you need to download your 2 applications, the Ultima Wallet and Ultima Farm. And when you have done all of this, you are ready to buy PLCU coins, deposit into your farm and freeze them. And now you're done. Congratulations, your smart contract is generated. You can buy your farm with USDT, Bitcoin, PLCU coin, or of course USDC or USDT, ERC20 or TRC20. There's multiple payment options for you to how to buy a farm. Now, this is the passive side of this project, and today we're only going to go through the passive side because that is the purpose of today's call. But there is also an incredible active opportunity for everyone that wants to be a part of the affiliate system. We know that the driving force of any cryptocurrencies is community, and the platform or the ecosystem, the coin that generates the greatest community is going to be the winner in that. This company, the reason this company is growing so massively right now is because of its affiliate program, which benefits everyone who decides to invite other people. You have the most lucrative incentive program you can ever see in this whole industry. If you're a network marketer, affiliate marketer, internet marketer, and you want to have a product that everyone needs in an ecosystem that's been proven for 6 years, and within a payment plan where you can earn more money than you've ever done before with your efforts, this is the place to come. And we're gonna do a more insight and a review, of course, on this compensation plan, but it's very simple. And the company is paying out over 70% of all revenue straight out to the community. And that is where you can benefit in a huge way. This company is really pushing the affiliate program. And that is where you can make incredible active income in this project as well. And you can build a diverse portfolio by simply sharing the opportunity. If you have people in your organization paying for this package, you can see how you can build a diverse portfolio by just becoming active. And that is an incredible and huge opportunity. And you will not find any company in the network marketing space paying you higher commissions than this company. So if you really like what you see, I'm suggesting that you go back to the person who invited you and get started as soon as possible, because you gotta get this timing right now, because we're gonna see Bitcoin move. We're gonna see PLCU move. We're gonna see the cryptocurrency market turn. And in 1 year's time, you're gonna be looking back and crying. I did this many times, not physically, but mentally crying because I did not take action when the market was low. Now is the time when people create generational wealth, and the people who's gonna be rewarded is those people taking action right now. Even if you have no money to join, you can join this affiliate program for free, start recommending others, and build yourself your portfolio of cryptocurrencies. That portfolio could literally set yourself up for life. And that is why we're so excited to have people get involved in the best projects on the market. So we suggest you to really look into this, ask your questions, make a decision. If you resonate with what I shared today, you get your minter, you fill up your minter, you start producing PLCU coins, And by you being a part of this community and being a part of this inner circle, we're gonna keep running calls over the coming 2 years, the full bull market, and we're gonna make the right decisions together. So not only do you get access to a great passive income through this project, but you more so also get access to a community of people that is living, breathing, and every day sleeping, thinking about cryptocurrency. And by being close to people like myself and other people in this community, we together can make better decisions and really get the most out of this cryptocurrency market. Now it's the time to build your base, build your capital, because then we're gonna move into different projects, different opportunities, different ways of leveraging your profits. But the greatest start right now with the greatest upside potential, even if the bull market does not take off yet, you can build wealth with PLCU, and that builds you a foundation. So you can, in 6 months' time, sit with us on a call, and you having a lot of capital, and we say, let's go here, let's do this, let's take action here, and we can leverage that, do 30x, 40x, 50x opportunities. Guys, there's a lot to come, but now is the time to take action. While other people are sleeping, we should move. When the markets are bleeding, we should buy. And when people are fearful, we should be greedy. And this is the time, because I believe people are fearful and I get greedy. I get excited. I really believe that now is gonna really set ourselves up, and do not miss this opportunity. Remind me, come back to me 1-2 years from now, and you're gonna see that this is going to play out. I'm very confident with everything that has been shared on this analysis on the whole cryptocurrency market in the coming 2 years. Now, you make your own educated decisions. We're here to help you get the latest information, and you can always join our calls, ask questions, so you can get the latest information.